the instructions didn't include the fact that you had to beat anybody, right? Now you didn't do it wrong, you played based on normal thinking, right?
Yeah.
Normal thinking is you have to beat the other person. Who told you you had to block them? Every time you blocked your opponent, didn't you take away from the time you could have used scoring a point?
Yeah.
If you had just left each other alone, you probably would have scored more points, both of you,
Yeah,
right?
then they would also
What was the task? What's the goal?
Score points.
Score as many points as possible. So if you were going after getting the most points, why did you have to spend time blocking the other person? Because that win-lose thinking that is natural, the competitive nature means somebody else has to lose in order for you to win, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now, if you change your paradigm, what is a paradigm? 20 cents, very good. It's the way you think, right? A paradigm is the way you see things. It's the way you think about something. Now, if you change your paradigm from this win-lose competitive nature where you're worried about what the other person is doing so much, or you're worried about whether the other person is going to score points because that hurts you. Does it hurt you if they score points? Not when your only goal is to score as many points as possible. You don't have to stop the other person from scoring points. In regular tic-tac-toe, you have to stop the other person, right? Because if they get it, you don't. Right? So, in regular tic-tac-toe, there's a winner, there has to be a winner and a loser, or you end up with a cat game every time. Well, we're not playing regular tic-tac-toe, right? You can use a win-win paradigm. Now, flip it over. You're going to set up the second game. Now your task, ladies and gentlemen, is working as a team. Both of your points count for both of you. Okay, you must still alternate. X draws an X, O draws an O, X draws an X, O draws an O. And you have to go back and forth, which means you can't just draw a line of X's, a line of O's, a line of X's, a line of O's, a line of X's, because then there's 5 more X's than there are O's, and that obviously is cheating, because somebody is skipping their turn to make that happen. So, working together, your score counts together. What's the highest amount of points you can figure out? Just do one round. We're not going to go through it 5 times or anything. Do one round, make it happen. Make sure you're only doing 5 rows instead of 6. So, go. Alright, go ahead and work with your